to another edition of In the Gardens. I'm here in the Amarillo Botanical Gardens. We're going to talk about a few plants around the gardens that I'd like to share and highlight, and I think you'll enjoy today. This is desert willow, Chelopsis linearis. It's really a great plant for us. It comes in shades of white, pink, burgundy, purples. It's a desert plant, so it's low water use, and it's a heavy bloomer if you choose the right varieties or cultivars. There's hundreds of cultivars. You can look them up and you can choose from different sizes. Some of them are much shorter, around 12 feet up to around 30 feet, different colors, different hardiness. There's one called Conscious Dam that's a real pretty pink that is hardy to zone 5. We're in zone 6 here, so it's always good to get a hardier plant than your zone. Conscious Dam was found right over here at Lake Conscious, so that's neat. It's a desert native to the southwest, West Texas, but it's very adaptable and usable here in the Amarillo area. It's great because it flowers all summer long pretty well. It attracts hummingbirds. It's low maintenance, low water use, and low fertilizer use, as I said, and so it's just a great choice for us. Let's go look at some other plants. The next plant up on our list is Boston ivy. It's here behind me on this wall. It's a great choice for large walls. If you have windows, you have to trim it around the windows. It'll go onto your screen. It won't go onto the glass very well. But it has little suction cups that are like glue. It sticks onto the wall, and then those die, so it doesn't make roots like English ivy that actually penetrate into your mortar. It doesn't harm your finish at all. It's not great for painted surfaces because it does do those little hold fast glue on, but brick, mortar surface, it's really great. It shades, it's deciduous, so it shades the building in the summer and actually makes like shingles in it, and water will just run right off. But it loses leaves in the winter, so the building can heat up with the sun's rays. So it's actually good for heating and cooling as well. It just takes a big bare wall and makes it into something really dynamic, as well as some really beautiful fall color lots of times. That's Boston ivy. So this is Vitex, and Vitex is a great summer blooming, almost like a lilac. The bees and butterflies love it. It blooms at a time of year that other shrubs just aren't very much. If you take the old flower heads off, it'll continue to bloom pretty much till frost. So it's a great choice. It's got an interesting fragrance. It's probably not a good fragrance, but it's not bad either. Whenever you're purchasing particularly woody plants or stuff, make sure you purchase plants that have a cultivar name. This is Blue Diddleia. And they're just selected for some. This is a dwarf, so it's not going to get huge. The cultivars that have names on them are selected for different qualities, and they're better than just the field-grown varieties that you might find. So do some research, determine what varieties you like, and then go to the nurseries and find those varieties or request them, and you'll have better performing plants. Probably a longer blooming period, better color, better hardiness sometimes, just different qualities that make them stand out over just a native plant. So this crepe myrtle variety is called Dynamite, and it really is dynamite. See this red color here in the middle of the summer. The heat's it's unwavered by the heat, and it just blooms really well. I know that crepe myrtles are often kind of iffy in Amarillo, but if you do a good job selecting the right ones like Dynamite, they're much hardier. They're working a lot on hardiness of crepe myrtle so they can expand the growing zone and attract more customers actually. But this one's fragrant, blooms in the heat of the summer. It's hardier than most varieties, certainly than a lot of those you see downstate. It'll never attain the sizes of the crepe myrtles you see downstate, where they're small trees. It'll always be a small to medium-sized shrub, but that's okay. This summer color is worth it, and this is just one of our great eye catchers here. Hi, we're looking at these sunflowers here. Of course, we've got some beautiful lavender crepe myrtle, some scarlet milkweed, but the sunflowers here's the show. This is a hybrid called Sunbelievable. It puts all of its energy into flowering because it doesn't make any seeds, which, you know, sunflower seeds can become a weed after time, but it's low, branches really well, continues to flower throughout the season. So it's something we tried last year, a couple for just to see how they went. We liked them last year, so we went with a row of them here. We're really pleased with them. Who doesn't like sunflowers in the middle of the summer? These have been blooming since they were literally 6 inches tall in the greenhouse, and they're just still going to beat the band here in this triple-digit heat. So Sunflower Unbelievable is a great choice. Okay, here we are with the perennial we're going to highlight today. It's Salvia farinaceae, mealy cup sage. This is Blue Spire, and it's just a great choice. Who could beat this beautiful blue color? I mean, it's just gorgeous. Blooms from spring to frost. While we are sitting here, we've got 2 or 3 butterflies buzzing it, and low care. It's a tender perennial. Here in Amarillo, we can usually count on it. If you give it a little bit of winter moisture, it'll come back each year and get bigger for a few years. It's not a long-lived perennial, but it is fairly reliable for most of us. It's easily found in the nurseries, and it's another good one to make sure you pick a good cultivar that's selected for quality blooms and hardiness. But it's just another one that I really enjoy to promote because it's a good choice for the Amarillo area. In spite of all the heat we have, we're doing some great things here at the gardens. There's always something fresh and new to see. The gardens themselves look great. We have music in the gardens every Thursday night. Gates open at 6, music's at 7, and lasts till 9. That's just a great way to unwind at the end of the week. Bring something you like to drink, a picnic, a blanket or lawn chairs. We've got a food truck out in the parking lot, or you're welcome to bring your own food in. But that's every Thursday night this summer. And just come and check us out. You won't be disappointed by all the beautiful and peacefulness that we have around us here in the Botanical Gardens.